What's that? You wanted more chess? Welcome back to this Minecraft Redstone tutorial. Today we're playing a 1943 named Pantamagotis. I am very confident that's not how you pronounce it. We're playing the Queen's Pawn here. He's playing the King's Indian Defense. Is it the modern if it's Knight F? No, it's not the Knight. This is the East Indian, and then I was going in the King's Indian Defense? Or this is still can be a Grunfeld. There's a name for this. Alright. Full on King's Indian. I think I go Knight F3 here. Or Knight C3. Knight C3 to push E4 early. And we do that. And then it's Bishop E2, or is it G3, Bishop G2? We'll go Bishop E2. I played this in an earlier game. Okay, when he pushes, we go to the center. His knight will hop into C5, or at least attempt to. I think I have B4 though. Gotta watch out for the diagonal. Castles. Knight D1. I'm pretty sure I lost that game, right? I think I lost that game. I ran my king over the other side. Yeah, some stuff happened in that game. This is weird. I don't think this is good for him. I'll just castle. He's weakening the pawnaroo on D6. So now the question is, which pawn do I take with? I'm gonna take it this way. This gives me the open C file. I'm only 2 moves away from taking advantage of that, and he is 1, 2. He's 3 moves away. He has to move the bishop, then the knight, then the rook. I should move a bishop and a rook. My queen side is small. His main weakness is the D6 pawn, and I would venture to say that probably the B7 pawn also counts. I think this expansion is incorrect because he's trying to play F5, and this is not trying to play F5. What am I trying to play? I guess if he's not going to play F5, should I play F4? F4 seems to really help his bishop a lot, like a lot. So let's just take away his queenside play. Kind of throw the ball back into his court. Like I said, our rook will probably show up on C1 at some point. There's a cool knight maneuver. My knight on F3 goes to D2, then C4. That puts pressure on the E6 pawn. In conjunction with a bishop E3, bishop B6. That could be pretty cool. How does my queen attack? Because I'm trying to think what pieces can attack the D6 pawn. My knight from C4 attacks it very easily. My bishop is not really well poised to do that. Notice my pawns are on white squares, so I don't really want my white squared bishop. So I'll happily trade this. And I take with the queen. I was going to take back with the queen automatically. Can my other knight help attack the D6 pawn? Doesn't look like it's that easy for him to do so. Yeah, there's like no squares for him to attack it from. So we're just gonna hope that the A6 pawn disappears. We'll take with the queen here. Yeah, it's probably fine. We'll take with the queen. This is discouraging B5 even further. Also, now we're kind of watching the diagonal next to the king a little bit. Okay, here it looks like he's planning to go knight to C5. I kind of feel like I should just stop that outright. Knight C5. Knight C5. I think he can go I can just go B4, and he goes A5. My pawns are far advanced, but his knight is really strong. That knight's a really strong knight. I can trade it off. Eventually. I can trade it for my bishop even, and try to leave him with a bad piece. I kind of like that plan. I think it's the strat. You know, if you can expand and hurt your opponent's pieces, it's like 2 for 1. And I'm considering when he plays A5, playing bishop A3. A5, bishop A3, queen B6, rook B1. Whoa. Okay, Okay, gotta attack that pawn. You gotta attack the pawn, right? And whose bishop is better here? I would venture to say my bishop is better. Because I'm gonna have all my pawns on white squares. It's gonna be good for me. So the move that's calling to me is knight to c4, attacking the e6 pawn, and unleashing defense of the weak f5 square. So this seems good to me. I think knight to b6 is good here. Defends the pawn and attacks the knight at the same time. 2 for 1. Maybe he's even down to play knight f5 and get taken, double the pawns, because his bishop becomes good. So rook b1 should come sooner as opposed to later, I think. Maybe next move? Can it happen even in response to knight b6? Knight b6, rook b1. Gets my rook off the open line, so knight f5 doesn't have any sting. Knight f5, yeah, I think I play it now. Is there any tactics? I can't take the pawn on d5. I can take the rook. Sorry, I can take the knight, but that seems to only benefit him. Because his queen has no job but to defend the two things. So, I'll do this. I'll take that knight, and then I'll drop back with my queen. Is there a better square to drop back to than to e2? Probably d3 is better, just so I can slide across to the queen side. I kind of was considering d2, and then, yeah, this seems strange to me. This seems a little strange to me. I take this. And everything's defended, so I'm not too worried. We attack the queen. We can attack the queen with a5. Queen drops back. Queen has to drop back, right? Queen can come middle, but I don't buy it. I don't think it's good. I don't want to give my bishop 2 jobs. That's the problem I'm having. So we'll go back this way, I think. Okay, I have 6 minutes. Checks captures threats. No checks, except for his queen is on the diagonal to my king. So, his knight could go to g3 if my h-pawn was moved. Be that the pin. So I gotta watch out. I can't play g3 here. That actually blunders an exchange. So king h8, king h1 is in order at some point. Not in this position, however, because he's attacking my knight. Man, I do like a5, and then my knight goes to a4, and then hops into b6. Okay, I'm playing it. There's an issue brewing. Knight f5, I take that, he takes back, my knight goes to a4, his bishop has the long diagonal. I'm glad I got my rook off of that, but my bishop becomes more sad. Probably even in this position, I could have played bishop e3. Bishop e3 kicking the queen. I think a5 is okay, though. Yeah, I think a5 is okay. Does he win a pawn? So he's attacking the thing. So I'm going to go here, so he's not attacking the thing anymore. Oh, snap. Rook c4 is a fork. Dang, it forks my E and B pawns. Dang it. Is there any move that defends both of them? Well, I can see that my... Yeah, this doesn't seem right. This does not seem right. Not at all. Because I just go... Okay, I do have to play king b1, I think, first. I wanted to play... Oh, I can attack the rook first. Now the knight doesn't go to c4, or now the rook doesn't go to c4, so I've avoided the fork. Next is king h1. King h1's a good move. If not, I can attack the queen first. And the queen can't live amongst me anymore, I don't think. I think we go here, and the queen has to leave the diagonal. I like this a lot. I want to play f3. Never play f3. I want to play f3, so I can defend my backward pawn. And I was going to play king h1 to accomplish that task, Probably still king h1. I just think that it's really important here that I got the queen off the diagonal. I'm considering rook bc1 because after takes, I have a fork threat. I'm threatening to fork knight d7. Knight d7 is a pretty good fork. The problem is the rook is defending it. So I need to make the rook like stop defending it, and then I'll be like really happy. So we'll try. We'll try to make him stop defending it. Oh, blunder. He blundered. He blundered a whole rook. I thought it was an exchange, but it's a whole rook. Whole rook. That's unfortunate. Yeah, when you make it, yeah, it just seems like so natural. I'm not saying he's lost. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if I could be me or I could be him, I would choose me. His queen can't really move so freely like it would like to. Interesting move. If I take with the pawn, I lose the rookaroo. If I take with the queen, he attacks the rookaroo. I think I just save it afterwards. There's no check, so I'm good. Also, this kind of gets me closer to his queen. Whoa, what? Huh. What? I'm +6 in this position. Huh, I need left. I need left. Queen here for now. I don't really see how he attacks my rook. Okay. This looks like a good start. Lift for king. Okay. My back rank's not weak anymore. That's good. That's good. Back rank's not weak. I still have 3 minutes against his 5. My knight is a little bit stranded. But there's always hope. I think we're going to try to check him. Huh. Like this, maybe. Just queen trade. Queen trade, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Simple chess. His queen can't defend the d-pawn anymore. So I'll take that. This seems good for me. Yeah. I think I just get the pawn now. I can do this multiple ways. Take with the queen, or take with the knight. I think I take with the knight. Bam! Take with the knight. Oh snap, he's attacking my rook. Oh snap, he's attacking my rook. Oh snap, he's gonna take my rook, guys. Oh snap, he's gonna take my rook. Wait, no. Just wait, he's gonna take my rook. Oh, darn it, he couldn't take my rook. It was checkmate. Wow, what a twist. What a twist ending. Attacks the rook, checkmate. Checkmate. Yeah. So that was not very well played by me. I was strategically, I don't think I was doing very well. But then 2 blunders and I won. So just don't blunder and you're more likely to win your game than if you blunder. Castles is good. CD is good. A4 is unnecessary. Oh, A4, bishop E3. They're both pretty equal. A4 is good though. A4 is a gut instinct. Bishop E3 it really likes. I put my knight back. Yeah, apparently that's the bad thing, retreating. Bishop E3, just keep developing. And you're actually developing your bishop. This is interesting. You're developing your bishop to a square, which the queen would like to use as an advantage. So when you develop the dark square bishop, let's say here, he likes to go here and attack your pawn that you undefended. But you can play this move, and now you can't develop there because you get a queen. Queen. I went back. I thought my light square bishop was bad. Computer disagrees. I have no advantage. I had like an okay advantage. This is the king's Indian advantage. And then now it's gone. So take with the queen? Yeah. Yeah, knight c4. Why didn't play it? b4 is awful. Computer hates b4. I thought a5. B captures a5. Rook captures a5. Knight to c4 is a fork. Oh my gosh. Rook a6. Bishop e3. Random move, because I don't know what's happening. Rook AB1. Attacking a pawn, so you defend the pawn. F3. I don't see the point. We're trying to move our knight in there. Gotcha. We're getting our knight in there. I see. Yeah, the A6 pawn is doing a great job keeping my knight out of B5. So by pushing it, he's actually... Yeah, that's the point. Right now, I want to have the ideal setup. I'll show you the ideal setup. So instead of this, let's pretend he plays here. Well, now I'm like happy as a clam. I can go here. And then he's like, oh no, my pawn, right? Or something. Let's say he plays a random move. Look at this. Double attack. Double attack. And his knights like have to go backwards, or like it's so sad. Like you don't want to have that to happen. I'm basically attacking the base of his pawn chain. So that A6 pawn's job is to keep my knights out from attacking his thing. That's why that's why A5 is not a worry. A5 is not a concern. The concern is queen here, which I saw. And I thought rook B1 gets off the diagonal and looks at the queen. And then queen C7. Oh, not that way. Queen C7. And then you want to play here, but then I think his knight comes around or something. Probably or something, now that I think about it. Rook B3, that's uncomfortable. Otherwise my knight is doing weird stuff. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. So this was just misplay. G3 was good there, but I didn't play it. Right here. I didn't play bishop G5. Bishop G5 equal. Because if you take my queen, I take your knight with an attack on the rook. The rook has to move. And then other stuff happens. That's a draw, apparently. Yeah. Obviously, I didn't do very good this game. Knight C4. Oh, yeah, I thought he was going to take here. I assumed it was going to be takes. The rook develops, and I drop back. I was deciding between D3 and... Oh, I was deciding between D3 and E2. D3, let's say. Knight F5. Here. I saw this. And I thought here. Queen E7, and I go back. This is what I saw. And I was like, hey, there's a pawn over there I can take. I can trade rooks first. I was pretty happy with this. And this A5, terrible. A5 is terrible. There's bishop E3. Bam. Put it in his face. And then rook FC1. There we go. That's a strong. I like that. You're developing your pieces, controlling the center. This move does none of those things. Queen D4 lets him in. Knight A4. Yeah, rook C4 here I saw as a fork. It forks the B pawn and this pawn, and I can't do both. So here, takes the B pawn. I take. He takes. Queen C2. Defends one of the pawns, but let's go to this pawn. But bishop E3 saves the day. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's not a good position. But he luckily played this. Bishop E4, E4, and now I have the extra moment, so I can play knight B6, which gets tempo on the rook and stops it from forking me. And now I send the queen away. I was considering playing king H1, and this loses the game. Better is to play what I played, rook FD1, queen E5, and I brought rook BC1, rook DC1, F3 now. Look at that. Instead of play F3 now. Kind of happy with that. I thought of that move, but I didn't play it. And that's just a blunder. I'm winning now. Look at that. He was doing okay here. It's equality. And then bam, losing by 7, losing a full rook. Rook C1, rook C1. We're not gonna look at the rest of this. Obviously, you don't take here because then you lose and you're like so sad. It's horrible. Wait, is that a double blunder? Wait, is that like a triple, quadruple blunder? Check. Let's say you go here. Check. You go here and takes that, and you're down a piece. Look at that. You went from up a rook to down a piece by just making one bad move. Queen F3 loses the game, or pawn F3. Queen F3, correct move. Attacks the rook. Rook D1 is good. I played rook B1, which is less good. The bishop comes in. Wasn't concerned. Played G3, top move. Getting lift from my king. There's a lot of back rank issues with the queen over here, so getting rid of those is nice. I never would have guessed this move. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Knight captures D6 works. Oh, snap. Queen's overworked. Look at that. The queen has 2 jobs. Bam. Wow. Takes. It's hard for me to see those moves, dude. I just think that's weird, and I don't care about it. Queen F4 is up down the list. Trading queens. He can't, so he loses this, and then it's mate in 1. Dead. Instead, computer said G5 was better. Queen E5, bishop E5. And he's kind of cool in here. Like, he's not... Obviously, he's losing. He's not a whole rook. But, like, he's kind of cool in. Rook C1, we get on the open line. H5, he's trying to do some stuff. Happy for him. Wish him luck. Rook c7. Pretty strong move. Attacks a pawn. h4. He's coming after me. G captures h4. Simplification. G captures h4. Rook captures b7. We're on it, you know. King f8. Let's go here to attack the pawn. Just king e8. Just kidding. I'm attacking this pawn. And the game's over, you know. It's just a matter of time, really. Like, he can't do anything. I give him all the moves he wants. Like, he can place here. Oh, let me do this. Here, I'll do this instead. I go here. I want to construct a position where he can have as many moves as he wants and he still doesn't win. That position would look like my rook goes here. My rook goes here. King goes here. Knight goes here. King goes here. Knight goes here. Is this right? He can't win? Oh, he could win. He could win. He can get his king all the way around to the... Yeah, to there. So I gotta play this move. And now, only one move I need. Here. And can he win? Oh, he can still win. Dang it. Now he can't win. There we go. I know that was confusing and unnecessary. But notice that, how does the king ever enter the position? Right? King can't come into b6. You can't take the knight. Can't go to e5. Can't go to f... I said that wrong. Can't go to e6. d6. Can't go to f... I'm so bad at this. I'm so tired. Can't go to e6. Can't go to f5. Can't go to g4. And you can't go to f4. So your king's locked out. Can't do nothing. You also can't defend the old h pawn. And, you know, you got a rook. So you better watch out. You better watch out. My rook's free, too. I can move my rook wherever I want. That's a pretty good game. For all of you guys which, you know, are my loyal supporters, my day ones that are, you know, looking at the country, this was a player from France. You know, France, you know, they have lots of cheese. Yep. I think they have an Eiffel Tower. And they have this chess player, you know, which, you know, just plays a couple blunders and then you lose. So you better watch out. Thanks for staying Turkish, and adios.